Hi, welcome to another swim focus video. Today we're talking about kick and the propulsion that you can gain from your kick. So right off the hop, I want to address the elephant in the room. Yeah, I don't require my triathletes to have a great kick. It's impossible to always expect that someone's going to have a fantastic kick. What I look for out of my triathletes for a kick is being able to hold your body position. Right, we want to be straight. We don't want to be causing drag, right? Because the first thing you notice in this video here that I propped up is that there's a huge amount of drag, right? So any kind of speed you're getting is just wasted in the drag force that you're going to be creating. Right? So that's the first thing. The next thing you notice here is the angle of the feet here. So if I'm sinking and kicking, right? If my hips are here, my knees are here, and my ankles here, and my foot is here. Okay, that's just our starting point here. If I am sinking, you can imagine I'm going to look something like this, right? There's my knee and ankle, and maybe my foot's tight. Okay. Now at this point here, I kick down. All the energy is actually going to end up going this way. So when I kick that way, I'm actually driving a forward propulsion, right? And what this happens is that's going to push me the wrong direction, right? So not only am I creating drag, but I'm also ending up causing myself to go in the opposite direction, right? So that's a double whammy. What we're looking to do is have something where we're more focused on maybe point the toe a little bit and focus on the up kick. Now, if I focus on the up kick and point my toe a little bit in this image here, my hips are here still, but I'll be focusing on lifting my legs this way, which effectively engages my glute, my low back, and pressing my chest down at the same time. I'll end up with a body line that looks much more head, hips, and feet here, like this, right? So that's what we're looking for. We're not looking to create propulsion, right? And why that is because while I'm swimming with a tight ankle, which occurs quite a bit in terms of triathletes or runners, because you're meant to be having a tight ankle, tight foot while you're running. So if we try to all of a sudden introduce flexibility, you're going to really struggle with that, because every time you go for a run or for a cycle, you're actually going to be kind of counterproductive. You're actually going to kind of be getting yourself to be more and more tight. So you're going to be always fighting this losing battle. So the real goal for this isn't necessarily to always create propulsion. It's to create something where it gets you an effective stroke. So we can allow ourselves to focus on the pull, not so much just focusing on the kick. Now, here if we get into, hey, I'm on a kickboard and I go backwards, right? Okay, now we know why. So how can we fix it so you can enjoy kick sets with everyone else? It's not that hard, actually. So if I'm on a kick set here, so imagine you're not going to be sinking down quite this much, but you will, because you're on a kickboard here. That's going to push up your chest. Your hips will be a little bit low, right? That's why people don't love kickboards, because your hips are always a little bit low. You're going to put tension on your shoulders, right? Okay, so how can I get myself from pushing myself forward? So what you can do is, if I kick this way, here's my hip in the exact same spot. What if I bend my knee quite a bit more? Right. So if I bend my knee quite a bit more and point my toe just a little bit, point my toe as much as I can, I guess. There's my foot here. Maybe that's not the best foot. Let's undo that foot and draw kind of a straighter foot there. Now, if I kick, the initial part of your kick is actually going to have a backward component to it, which will push you forward. Okay? So that's the trick. Bend your knees. If you don't bend your knees, if you do a straight leg kick, you'll look like this, and you'll get all that water going forward. So for every coach that has told you, hey, kick with your legs straight, unfortunately, they probably don't know what they're talking about, and someone should tell them to go back to Physics 101. That's where we should really be looking at driving some propulsion, right? The straight leg kick is important when we get into more about drag efficiency, right? So if you have tight ankles and tight feet, you can bend your knee and you'll actually gain some propulsion. If you do that while you're swimming, though, however, now you're going to start to create quite a bit more drag. So if you have a bent knee swim, you're going to be creating a ton of drag. But if you just want to get through the kick set, enjoy the kick sets, and actually start to develop some flexibility on that ankle while you're kicking, then bend your knee a little bit. And then you can start to wean yourself off that and focus more and more on straight leg kicking for the swim, because that's going to be where we can reduce our drag, because our pull is going to be driving us forward. So we're not worrying about propulsion in the kick. So you don't have to bend your knee to go forward, right? And a kick set, a little different, because you're only using your kick to propulse you, right? But in the swim, that's where the drag becomes important. So then we can focus on the up kick, keeping the legs nice and small, not creating a huge amount of drag extra from your kick. And that's the benefit there. So, a couple different points to consider, but the big thing is that you don't have to do, one style of kick for every person. There's many different times that we can kind of look at to get you going where you want to go. If your goal is just to get across the pool on a kickboard, then yeah, sure, we can help you out. If your goal is to, reduce how much effort you're doing on your legs, then yeah, we can help you out by doing maybe 2 kicks per pull, right? We can start thinking about things like that. So anyways, you have questions, you hate the kick as much as many of our clients do, let us know. We'd be happy to help. Mike@swimfocus.com. Drop me any questions you have and we can go from there. Thanks so much. Bye.